We've got high hopes for this one. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, one of the most
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Those counter punches have to hurt. He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Didn't land that jab. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's on to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Lomachenko is buzzed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Marquez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got...
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. There's a counter shot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Counter punch caught him clean. Which fighter will say no mas? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Marquez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Marquez is dazed. Disaster averted. Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. About Marquez in that last round.
That's his round.
Time for the 5th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands.
fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And that hook misses. Insane action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until you're...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Marquez is hurt. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two were made for each other. A perfect counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Marquez is rocked. And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Hard, he's up.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Defense is not an option for these two. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Some fighters are just gifted.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. And Marquez goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Will this fighter...
Get your mind back.
And there's the bell for round 8. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And he misses with that straight left. How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. He threw a... Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Pretty lopsided decision there.